Full Depth Reclamation, or FDR, reuses asphalt-bound and unbound granular materials, offering the Texas Department of Transportation a cost-effective way to recycle previously used pavement. Studies over the past few years have shown a need for revision of currently used mixture specifications. The Texas Department of Transportation and the Texas A&M Transportation Institute conducted lab tests to propose a revised criteria and validate those proposals with current field sections.
Roads with time deteriorate. It's just the nature of them being exposed to environment and traffic. So whenever you reach that point, you will need to do something to it to make it functional again. So the need for this research was to come up with mix design strategies so that we can manufacture these materials in a more consistent way and provide that sustained level of service for the public.
The original process takes a long time. It takes 28 days to do all the testing per spec. So the process that was developed in this actually allowed us to reduce the amount of time used to get the samples. So instead of a 28-day turnaround, it turned into a 7-day turnaround.
Whenever we started this project, there was a concern that the mix design methods could lead to some variability, and so we as researchers tried to come up with several ways of exploring variables that could affect the outcome of the mix design process. So we look at things in the lab like the specimen size, the compaction level, the curing time and temperature, the testing temperature, and then with those results we came up with something that could lead to more consistent results in the lab and also between laboratories. So say TTI is doing the mix design versus TxDOT versus a contractor. Everybody's kind of getting the same or similar answer as close as possible.
Obviously, any time that we can save in the lab is time saved on the duration of the contract. The contractors, basically, they're time dependent on us, and any time that they're waiting on us is something that we may be responsible for financially. So anytime that we can eliminate that or minimize that, it's in our TxDOT's benefit, as well as it's for the state's benefit.
The beauty of these methods is that it allows for the materials to be stronger, therefore they last longer. The road is also smoother, so it provides a very nice ride. And it's also environmentally friendly. Why? Because you're doing these processes on site. You're not hauling in new materials, new raw materials. You're also saving on emissions, so it's a very friendly in terms of the environment, and also cost savings for the contractor and even the taxpayer. You're not having to devote those dollars, and it can be spread out in other maintenance efforts.
For more information and to find the publication for this project, please visit the TxDOT Research Library at the link shown below.